Well, she has helped candidates win in the past, and now she's rolling out some brand new endorsements. Sarah Palin throwing her weight behind a trio of Republican women. She's calling them Mama Grizzlies. One of them is facing a very much an uphill battle in a Democratically held congressional district. Can Palin's seal of approval work the same magic for these ladies as it did in the primaries back on June 8th? For a fair and balanced debate, icon radio talk show host Ben Ferguson and former Democratic Congressman Ron Klink. All right, Ben, I want to start with you. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
How much does an endorsement mean to these women who are out there running?
Oh, I mean, from Sarah Palin, it's huge. Sarah Palin, look at the effect she had in the primaries last time. The fact of the matter is, if Sarah Palin comes in and gives you her stamp of approval, you're going to raise money, and you're going to get a lot of media attention, and people are going to look at you, whether you're low in the polls or not, and going, whoa, whoa, hold on, we got to look at this candidate, because all of a sudden, she may be down 27 points, but Sarah Palin came in town, and we know where she's had this effect. So, hey, if I'm a candidate right now running for Congress or for governor, whether it be in Oklahoma or California, I want Sarah Palin on stage with me.
All right, Ron, the flip side of that, though, does a Palin endorsement then mobilize the opposition?
Well, I love the fact that Sarah Palin is becoming the new face of the Republican Party. Seems like a nice lady. I love her positions.
Me too.
You know, it's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for interrupting. I love the fact that, you know, she is the one who talked about death panels in the health care bill when they didn't exist. That she's the one that could see Russia from her backyard. I like the fact that she quit her first elected position halfway through to go make $12 million. I wonder if the candidates that she endorses have the same
and there's
positions.
something wrong with
and
that?
I wonder if, are we talking over top of each other here? And I wonder also whether or not they're going to do the same thing. They're going to quit halfway through their first term and go off and make money like she did. I mean, this is kind of ludicrous in a way.
All right, Ben, let me jump in here for just a second, because keeping this factually based, Ron, just to be fair, the comment about the Russia from the yard, that was from a Saturday Night Live skit. She never actually said that. All right, Ben, go ahead.
No, look, I think it's funny how they go after Sarah Palin, and that's exactly why Sarah Palin works. The personal attacks you just heard attacking this woman's character, acting like she's stupid, acting like she's not smart. She had a chance to make some really good money and go help people win re-election. That's the American dream, nothing wrong with that, but he thinks that means that she's an uneducated and dumb person. She obviously is winning, and that's the reason why Sarah Palin is so effective, is because people like him go after her and trash her, and guess what happens? Tea Party people, average people that aren't involved in politics are inspired by her, and they hate the attacks, and that's why where she goes, people are winning.
All right, Ron, let's talk about one of these races. Star Parker is running for Congress out of a very tough district out in California that is very heavily Democratic. Does the Palin endorsement help her at all, give her any legitimate chance at winning?
Well, it is going to help her raise money, but first of all, Ben, don't put words in my mouth. I did not call the governor stupid. I did not call her uneducated.
You act
That's
like
what you and the right do all the time. You try to put words into our mouth, and I'm not going to let you do that with me. The reality is, I didn't say she was stupid. She's simply wrong. She's also a quitter. And it's legitimate to ask whether or not these women that she's endorsing are going to do the same thing. Are they going to go, well, she is a quitter. She quit halfway through her term because she had the opportunity to go make money. Are these women going to do the same thing?
We have the right
as the electorate to ask those questions.
Hold on. Didn't Barack Obama not technically quit as a senator to run for president?
He stayed in public service. And there are many
No. You can't have it both ways. Your president quit being a senator to be president.
He stayed in public service.
All right,
he stayed in public service.
Ben, let me ask you this question. Palin has had great success. I mean, the majority of the people that she has endorsed so far have made it through their primaries and some of the general elections as well. Not all of them. I mean, some of them have not benefited to the extent that they were able to score a victory. But how much is this about her continuing to build herself as a power player within the GOP? Even though she says, you know, it's not really about the party. I mean, she's going to endorse the candidates that she feels are the best ones. But as she continues to build a base of all these folks that she's endorsed and they're having successes, how much is it, you know, laying a foundation or a framework for her for future runs for office and being a real power player?
I think one of the things that's interesting about what Sarah Palin's done is she's gone and supported candidates that the Republican Party did not support. And that's the reason why her endorsement is so valuable. Whether that helps her run for the presidency, I don't know. I don't know if she could win it, to be honest with you. I think she's actually one of those people that's more powerful endorsing you than she is actually being on a national ticket right now. And I think that's what she's enjoyed doing. She's going against the establishment. She's saying, hey, I don't care what Michael Steele or any other Republican says. I'm not going to endorse Olympia Snow types out there. I'm going to find real conservatives. And then if they're Republicans, great. But that's the reason why she's so effective.
All right, Ron, final word to you. Do you think Palin eventually flames out?
Well, you know, I don't know. The reality is that she talks in platitudes, attitudes, and beatitudes. Nothing specific, and she did with her endorsement. She's the person who stood up and said, drill, baby, drill. How did that work out for you now? She, like Joe Barton, who was giving the excuse for BP yesterday, they've got this great idea to stand up for industry, to stand up for the oil companies, to stand up against the American people, yet they want to wrap themselves in the American flag. When people start holding the Sarah Palins of the world accountable for their own words and for their own positions and really look to them to solve problems, I think they will flame out. In the meantime, she seems like a very nice lady.
All right.
She just happens to be wrong politically.
We got to leave it there, gentlemen. Ben Ferguson and Ron Klink. We're glad you agreed on one thing. You both seem to be happy that she's the face of the GOP, so we'll leave it there with that bit of agreement. Thank you both.
Thanks for having us.